Okay, I'm waiting for a few more people. I'm going live on YouTube and I'm live on, what is this, the Sisters group. I am live, I'm live, I'm live. I'm doing a coaster set. This coaster set has the holding tray and 4 molds. I'm probably only going to do 2 or 3 in the live video because I want to show how to mix the resin. And I have my mask on because this resin is really, really strong. Even though I have my back door open, it is really strong. It's like making my stomach hurt. Let's see who. Just waiting for a couple of more people to come on so I can do this live tutorial of how I do my resin coasters. Once again, I'm on YouTube and I'm on live within my Facebook group, Sisters, the Crafty Sisters group. I have a link for the group inside the description, and I have a link for the YouTube inside the description on Facebook. Let me go ahead and get a few more people in. Let's see. A couple of people that I know wants to join. So yeah, this resin, I have some made already, and this is the consistency that I want. I have a goldish color, and I have a black glitter. It's all I added in here was 2 glitters. I have a glitter from Wifey Made. I'll put a link to their shop. Then I have some. The gold is mica. I used to make makeup a lot, and I had some mica left over. So the mica that you use for makeup can be used in your resin. Got these molds from Amazon. Okay, to mix the resin that I use is the Amazing Clear Cast, and it comes in a part A and a part B. The box that it comes out of, this is the box that it comes out of. This is also, you can use any kind of resin for the coasters because you're not drinking out of it, but I still use this one. You can use this one for your tumblers. It's $23 at Hobby Lobby. So it is the Amazing 2-part clear coating and casting resin. It is FDA approved. Complies with FDA 21 CFR 175.300 rules. So you can use those for resin. So now I have this one mixed. It's not going to take all of these molds. It's not enough for all of these molds. So I will be mixing some more. I have measuring cups with the measurements on the side. I have these little cups from Walmart. After I measure it, I pour them in here and mix it up. Then I add the resin or the glitter. So I'm going to show you how I pour it. Let me push this down. So what I'm going to do is kind of create a design with it. You can start in the middle or you can start on the edges. I'm going to start along the edges. I normally start in the middle, but I want to give it a try starting on the edge. So I'm going to just start scooping some out and placing it where I want it to be. You can also achieve this by just pouring it like I'm about to do right now, because the placing it kind of takes a long time. Now what's going to happen is this stuff is going to start spreading out. And I'm sorry, there's no right or wrong way to do coasters. I know there's some people that's going to tell you, oh, you have to do it this way. are that way in order for it to be perfect. But when have you ever seen a perfect stone in real life? When you picked up a real agate stone, when I make jewelry and I get agate, they're not perfect. They're never exactly the same. Hey, welcome. Hey, Jack Jack. Hey, Nanny. Hey, Nanny, baby. If you put your mask on, if you put a mask on or your shield, you can come over here. If you don't have your mask on, you cannot come over here. Your shield is right here, so come put it on. So this one was enough to do 2 molds. And what I'm going to do is, your shield is right there, is use this to kind of move the colors. This is the heat gun. Kind of move it different directions. And it'll remove the bubbles. Now, I'm not saying I'm an expert at this because I just started doing this. I just started doing this, and I started doing this by watching other people's videos. So I'm just trying to get the bubbles out and just to get the resin kind of smooth. So when it dry, it won't have that many lumps. And I will say, this is not what I was looking for, but hey, that's crafting. So what I'm going to do is mix some more of the black. I have the cups. I have them labeled A and B, so I won't mix them up. So the B side, I'm gonna measure equal parts. I'm gonna mix equal parts. Where's my top? That was B side, and this is A side. And there may be a specific order that you're supposed to pour them in. Pour B into A or A into B. I just pour them together, and it has been working out just fine for me, long as they're equal parts. And these, yeah, you can't see what? Okay, sorry about that. Look at you, made me crash, girl. Ah, you see what you done made me do, girl? Okay, so let's see. Okay, I'm about to do this one. Okay, can you see it? Okay. So once I pour them in, I'm going to pour side A in, which is the thick side. A is thicker. And then I'm going to add B. I'm going to add my wifey made glitter, if I can open this container. Jack Jack, what you doing, Nanny? Oh, what am I doing? I need to mix it first. I need to mix it first until they're no longer cloudy. And you can kind of feel when they're mixed, because you, like right now, the softer, the more liquidy one, it's still flowing. When they're mixed, it'll be a thicker consistency, and you'll really start smelling it because it's really reacting with each other. So you just mix it a few times till you get a good consistency. And for those who are just tuning in, I have some glitter in there from the last thing. And you guys, once again, I am not an expert. I have only this is my only set that I've made. This is the only set, and I have resin from this project on my. Okay, so I'm not an expert. I'm still learning how to craft. I'm still asking questions of any and everybody who's willing to answer me. So, like once again, these glitters that I'm using. Let me see if I can get a close up of the glitter. The glitters are different sizes, and they come from Wifey Made LLC. You see that? Comes from Wifey Made. And once again, I'll leave the link to their shop. They're always having good deals, different buy-ins, and they sell. If you want to get into sublimation, like this mask that I have, this mask sublimation. You want to get into sublimation? He sells the Epson printers already converted, so you don't have to worry about trying to convert it. Because I bought a very expensive, in my opinion, Epson 2200, and I freaking killed it. It's sitting at my sister's house right now because I tried to convert it, and I looks like I killed the print head. So if you don't want to waste your money like I did, go ahead and buy a printer already converted, or you can do like I did. The second printer that I purchased is a Epson. What is that called, Cassandra? When you can just add the ink instead of trying to convert it? You mute it. Okay, yeah, get an Epson printer with an eco tank, and you could just if you do an Epson printer with an eco tank, you buy it and then you purchase like the Cosmo ink, the sublimation ink. Instead of filling it with the regular ink, you fill it with the Cosmo ink, and you don't have to worry about trying to convert a printer. Because if you're not tech savvy, and I'm pretty tech savvy, and I still screwed up my printer and waste almost $300. So I'm just gonna add some gold just to give it some, so it won't be all black on my handle. And I should have brought the droppers from my sister house who would help me get into these smaller crevices a little better. But this is basically the essence of doing resin coasters. It takes patience. Uh, the extra resin, I normally just pour it in like the earring molds. And y'all see what I just did? I just overfilled my resin, my mold. So I'm just scoop that out and push it over here. Because if not, you'll be sanding and falling for days trying to get that smooth. So I'm just use this popsicle stick or whatever you call it, tongue depressor if you're at a hospital, and just place this resin where I want it. And then I do the same thing with the gold. I'm not going to pour it because the pouring did not give me a good result. And those of you who are watching, thank you so much because you could be anywhere, but you have chosen to watch this tutorial of this novice because I am not a professional. I am not an expert at this. I'm going to keep saying it because I am not. But anything I learn, I do not mind sharing. I'm not a selfish crafter. I learned how to do something, I will share it with my fellow crafters. And I think this is going to be a gift to my sister, who happens to be a diehard Saints fan, even though the goal is not quite the New Orleans Saints goal. But I'm going to go ahead and give her this black and gold set. Today is her birthday, so I'm pretty sure it's not going to be ready today, but she'll be super excited when I'm able to bring it to her. So I'm just going to pour this one in different. And then I'm going to fill in the gaps with gold. And finish off this black that I have and mix this all up together. Okay, I need to get this one flat because this board that it's sitting on is not quite flat. So it's not going to be even. Okay. Now, what it looked like at the top is not what it's going to look like at the bottom. And that's the side that you're going to showcase. I'm just trying to get the bubbles out. Like, I'll show you the blue one that I did. This is how it looked at the top. This is how it looked at the top. But at the bottom, it had more detail. See? So I have the holder. So when this is finished, the the coasters will be able to sit in this holder. When I take this holder out, it has spots for 4 coasters, and they'll be able to sit. It's like a holder, and it'll sit kind of like this, and it has 2 handles to be able to carry it from place to place. So that's basically how it's going to look. I just want to thank you guys for tuning in. I just wanted it to be a quick tutorial, and make sure you do this in a ventilated area. Like I said, that resin is very strong, and it had me like really lightheaded at first. That's why I opened my back door and put a mask on. I'll put the links to Wifey Made Glitter, where we got these molds from, where you can find the amazing resin, uh, the links to the Facebook group, and for the Facebook group, I'm gonna give you a link to my YouTube channel. I would love to continue crafting with you guys and sharing what I've learned. And you guys, please feel free to share with me what you know about crafting. So until next time, bye. And once again, thank you guys for tuning in. Bye bye.